My name's Mark Swartout, and I'm going to introduce you to the most important ukulele chord that a beginner can learn. I have never seen this in any video, in any instructional booklet, or any other item I've seen. When I developed it, I called it the scrub. I finally did spot a short little clip in a Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain DVD that talked about Chord Zed. That's what George Hinchcliffe called it, Chord Zed. So now I refer to it as the Z chord. Z chord's very simple. You just lay your fingers lightly on the strings, deaden them, and strum. That is the Z chord. So if you want to go and join an ukulele group and play with them, but you're not real confident about your ability to play, and you certainly don't know all the chords that they're likely to be using, this is a great way to get in there, to get that time playing with others and to learn by using the Z chord. You can start off by looking at people and how they're strumming and try to emulate the strumming patterns by using the Z chord. And you can watch and match your hand motions to one of the other players there at the club meeting and work on that timing and technique and learning the ups and downs that go best with certain songs. The other thing is you're playing along and you don't know the chord that they're hitting there. You know, it's a C and a D and a D, F minor 7. What the? And you don't know how to play it? Just do the Z chord. You can play it right in the middle. Most of the people around you will not even notice that that's what you're doing. You're adding to the musicality of the entire piece by providing that little bit of percussive beat. So the Z chord is not just for beginners. It's used by a lot of musicians to begin songs. Probably the most common example right now that you're familiar with. Hey Soul Sister starts off with that Z chord cadence. Jake Shimabukuro, when he does his solo performances of Go for Broke, he uses the Z chord to create the drum beat effect. As you get into more advanced playing, the Z chord is slightly modified and it becomes the pinky mute, where you play a chord and then mute your fingers, just dropping your pinky on it. Not quite the same as starting that way, but it's the same concept. As you get even more advanced, you'll learn to lift your fingers off the keyboard when you play a chord and dampen the strings that way. Give you a little bit shorter, more concise tone. So the Z chord has lots of uses. I hope it will encourage you to go out and join your other ukulele players so that you can learn from them and that they can push you to learn new chords and new songs while at the same time you don't feel self-conscious about what you're doing. Go out there, keep uking, and remember, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got 4 strings.